Hi everyone, Teresa here, and I have your angel reading for this week of October 2nd to help us all stay harmonized in mind, body, and soul. And of course, as always, just take what resonates here and leave the rest. But let's just go ahead and do a big Om together so we can just plug into the universe and the energy, frequency, and vibration of all of creation. So let's take a big deep breath. Beautiful. And if you'd like to, I'm just going to say a little prayer, so please feel free to join me if you'd like. So I'm just calling in the archangels and the angels of pure divine love and golden light to join us now. We welcome you into our space, into our hearts, into our days, and into our lives. Thank you for hovering over us. Thank you for keeping us protected and safe from harm. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for helping us harmonize our minds, bodies, and souls. Thank you for helping us uplift our energy, frequency, and vibration. Thank you for revealing to us the messages we need to receive today. Thank you for showing us our next steps on our evolutionary path. Thank you for filling us with peace and calm and grace. We are so grateful for your help, guidance, and assistance. And thank you for helping us all just tune in to our hearts and just take and receive the messages that ring true for us in this moment. We're so grateful. Thank you. Amen. Beautiful. Okay, let's get started. So the message that came through this week for our bodies and our physical environment is foggy bog. Patience. Here we go. We are fogged in, peeps. So it just might be a week of just uncertainty. Just really things are not clear, right? So when you're driving in fog, your view is obstructed, right? So when we're driving our cars in the fog and we can't see, we have to turn our lights on, right? So this is what's happening this week, is we need to turn our lights on. And our light is our divine self. So we need to tune in to our divine self, because our divine selves are loving light beings. We are souls, and we need to tune in to our light to really feel. This is a time of feeling our way through this week. And of course, the light plugging into our divine Father and divine Mother, Creator, Father, Son. So this is what's our what we are being called to do this week. So this really is a time of slowing down, really moving slow, taking a lot of time out in stillness and in silence. Because when we spend more time in the stillness and the silence, this is where the light, right? The light bulbs turn on. We receive that divine inspiration, that divine wisdom, the divine knowing and our intuition. It lights up like your sixth sense, right? So this week, just take it really slow. Make sure you're spending time daily in stillness and silence. That can look like daily meditations, walks in nature, just without your phone, just so you're in silence, so you can really connect to the earth and nature and the animals. So this is really also a time you might feel like you need, more naps, more sleep. Just, you might want to clear your schedule and just not socialize this week. You just might need this extra time just turning within to your divine self and your heart so that you can find clarity within you. So if things are uncertain and unclear in your life this week, on your path this week, just accept it and acknowledge it and just say, okay, I acknowledge and I accept this uncertainty and this fog. I acknowledge and I accept that things just aren't clear right now. I don't have the answers. Just acknowledge that and accept that and sit with that. And it's a beautiful practice when we can just sit in the I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Yo no sé. That's the only Spanish I know is yo no sé. I don't know. So just be with that and sit with it and allow the truth to emerge within you. So this is the magic here. Every time we go into our hearts and into our divinity, this is where we receive all our truths, all our answers, all the divine wisdom, inspiration, and the knowing. So this week, it's not a week of taking action. It's really not a week of moving forward. It's really sitting in the I don't know, sitting with your questions, sitting with the uncertainty, and just being with that, embracing it, because knowing that it's just a cycle and it will pass, or the fog will lift, right? So however long you might be feeling this fog, just be with it and know that it will pass. And it's just an invitation to go deeper within your heart and your divine self. Go deeper into your connection with your divine mother and divine father creator. Go deeper into connecting with the light of Father, Son. So just really enjoy diving deep into your magnificent heart and soul and your intimate connection with your Father, Mother, Creator, so that the truth and the answers will emerge. And so that is just so beautiful, such a beautiful message, patience. So be very patient this week. So our mindfulness tool, tip, and technique this week for our bodies and our physical environment is to spend more time in stillness and silence. So carve out everyday time for meditation. So you're sitting in the stillness and the silence. Carve out time every day for walks in nature, where you're off your earbuds and your phone, where you're just walking, just listening to the sounds of nature and just being in the silence, so that you can be with your divine self, your higher self. So we're really this week walking with our divine selves and just allowing the truth to emerge in divine timing. So it will emerge. The lights will come on. We will receive our answers in divine timing. So just trust and know, if you're walking through the fog this week and the uncertainty and things that are not clear, that it's just a phase and the fog will lift. So just take comfort in that. And you might need more naps this week. You might need more rest, and just again allow whatever is arising for you. Allow your body that time to rest and integrate. And for instance, like, I fell asleep on the couch, and when I woke up, the sun was shining on my head, and I just stayed there, and I was just connecting to Father, Son, just allowing the light from Father, Son to fill my mind, body, soul, aura, energy field, every cell in my entire body. So I was just connecting to Father, Son. My head was tingling. So this just gives you examples and ideas how you can, in the stillness, in the silence, in the naps, in the sunlight, just really absorb the light of Father, Son, connect to your divine self, and allow yourself to be filled up with the light of your divinity and the light of Father Son to receive your answers in divine timing. Okay, so that is beautiful. And then the message that came through for our minds this week is narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. So again, this really is aligned with our first card. So now with our minds, really, we need to be extra cautious this week. We really need to think things through. So again, we want to avoid any rash decisions, rash words, rapid movement. We really want to avoid that because that can cause difficulty. So again, the message this week is really take your time to think things through very carefully so that you can think it through on all angles so that you're not making a quick decision or speaking words that you'll regret. So just very slowly, methodically, hopefully I said that word right, taking our time, thinking it through. And so that is the key to your success this week, is taking the time, going slow, thinking it through from all angles. What's the highest good for all involved? And also thinking it through in a way, what would love do here? So if you are confronted with a decision or something challenging or troubling, as you're thinking it through on all angles for the highest good of all, think, what would love do here? And this can help you then as you're thinking through this decision or this next step. You can be sure that you're, tuning into your heart and following what would love do here to help you with that guidance. And so we need to stay super focused. If you can see in this card, it's like a rope. What do you call that? Like a very narrow bridge, or the crossing. It's like the rope. The bridge is like a thin rope, and so we need to be very focused, right? When we're walking on a bridge like that, up that high, we need to be super focused, right? We need to not look down, right? We don't want to look down. We don't want to be distracted from anybody around us, any chaos around us. We need to be super focused and very carefully take one step at a time, methodically, slowly, carefully, and praying every step of the way, right? Oh my gosh. So that's what we are being asked to do this week, is just take our time so that, the more time you can think about something from all angles and think about what would love do here, that can really save us from acting too quickly, saying something inappropriate or that we would regret, right? The more time we can think things through, this is like our protection this week, okay? So really beautiful time to think super clearly. I just got tongue-tied. Think very carefully about the whole picture and stay super focused, stay in your heart. And as you're taking one step at a time forward, just with each step, what would love do here? What would love do here? What would love do here next, right? And so our mindfulness tool, tip, and technique this week for this card is breathing practices, because breathing always helps us, right? When we can do deep breaths, that just helps us come back into our heart. It helps us to pause and slow down. So this week, just do your deep breathing practices. So, and it can just be as simple as, you know, breathing in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and then exhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale, hold for 4 counts. So practice that. Maybe breathing in for 4 counts, hold 2, 3, 4, exhale, hold 2, 3, 4. See if that feels good for you, or just doing, again, any favorite deep breath practice. Even if counting just throws you off, just breathe really deeply from your lower belly. Okay, so that is our mindfulness tool tip and technique this week. Our deep breathing, so that it helps us to pause. It helps us to go into our hearts, so that if you're confronted in a challenging situation, if you need to make a decision, we're going to go back into our deep breaths, so we can come back into our hearts, so we can think of what would love do next? What would love do here? What would love say to my boss? Right? So these are the things. And if you're driving in the car and there's road rage, you're breathing, or someone, you know, cuts you off or something like this. You're doing your deep breaths, just breathing, coming back into your heart. What would this loving driver do next? Slow down and let that road rager get in front of you with so much love. Okay, so that's our mindfulness tool tip and technique for our minds this week to help us come back into the heart. Beautiful. And then the next message for our soul is fulfillment. This is so beautiful. And so again, with this card, really true fulfillment comes when we are harmonized in mind, body, and soul, living our daily lives and journeys just fully harmonized in our mind, body, and soul. And so as we quiet our minds, as we still our body, and as we open our hearts, then this is how we can align to pure divine love, to our Father, Mother, Creator. And then this is, when we do this, this is the place to co-create. When we are in this beautiful energy, frequency, and vibration of love, then we can co-create the beautiful, bountiful, blissful life that we desire through love. And so when we do this, when you're actually when you're opening your heart and in that loving vibration, and then as you're visualizing yourself living your life in so much love and joy, and just seeing how does this creation look and feel, and just seeing yourself already living in your bountiful, blissful, beautiful new life, seeing yourself in so much love and joy and love around you, and whatever that looks like, really spending that time in visualization and meditation to really attune to this loving new creation, or this loving new life that you're bringing in. And when we do it from that place of love, this is how we manifest with such ease and grace. This is how we then abundantly thrive in all areas of our lives, when we are harmonized in mind, body, and soul, with our open hearts connected to our Father, Mother, Creator, co-creating out of love, the energy of love. And this is how we receive true fulfillment in the earthly plane, on the physical plane. That's how we do it. And so then our mindfulness tool tip and technique for this one this week is to open our hearts. And this is where you can just place your hands on your heart, and again, just breathe in and out of your heart at a pace that is best for you. And I like to say, open heart, activate. And I'm just breathing in, and I'm just really visualizing my heart open, like visualizing my heart flame just radiating with so much love and opening. And you know your heart is open when you suddenly like smile. You just feel it. You feel your vibration shift. So you can do that by placing your hands on your heart, breathing in and out of your heart. Open heart, activate until you really feel your open heart activate. And then you can even say, divine self, activate. And just, I'm calling in my divine self. I'm asking my divine self to flow into me, through me, around me, and work with me all the time. I'm asking for my divine will to be done. And you just visualize your loving light energy from your divine self just expanding and magnifying all around you. And then you just say, I am now connecting to my divine mother and my divine father, divine source of all. And you just plug right in, and you just allow yourself to plug right in to the pure divine love and golden light from our Father, Mother, Creator, divine source of all. And you just visualize that column of loving light energy just flowing all the way from the heavens, down your head, down your spine, into the earth, just breathing this loving light energy all up and down your spine and your heart. And then from here, you can go into your meditation or your visualization when you're in love. And then you start, I am going to create my next favorite offering out of love for the highest good of all. I'm going to increase my income so that I can donate money to people who are less fortunate for the highest good of all. So whatever this creation is, you do it out of love. And then this is how we manifest our bountiful, blissful, beautiful new light vision and creations, is out of love for the highest good of all. And then it just, the universe swoops in and just helps us create it, and it just starts happening easily and effortlessly, and flow and grace. And so that is your tool for your soul this week. And so there you have it. So these are your mindfulness tools, tips, and techniques and messages for you to work with as you move through this week of October 2nd to help you stay harmonized in mind, body, and soul. And of course, I invite you to just take what resonates, leave the rest. But really, whatever, if there is anything that resonates here with you, or any of these mindfulness tools, tips, and techniques, I really encourage you to work with them all week, like a practice. Give yourself that daily practice. And this is just a beautiful way for you to just stay in your divinity, walk through this foggy week in your light, right? Connected to Divine Mother and Divine Father, Father, Son, and Mother Earth. And then this is how you can just walk through your week with more ease, joy, glory, and grace. And so I'm wishing you all a bountiful, blissful, beautiful week ahead. Stay harmonized in mind, body, and soul. And just trust this week. Just listen to your heart. Listen to whatever your body is needing this week as we're slowing things down. And just allow yourself to allow the truth for you to emerge this week in divine timing. So have fun with this. I'd love for you to comment on what's resonating and what's working for you this week. And thank you so much for liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing it with others so we can grow this channel and reach more people. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful week ahead. Sending you so much love and light on your journey this week.